Another thing that's very interesting is I think this is your first investment property in Mexico. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you've done this before. You're a serial investor. You've done other renovations and real estate projects. What made you decide that it was time to buy and invest in real estate in Mexico?
So I really wanted to buy a home in Italy. That's where my dad is from. That's where my family still lives. But is it realistic to fly to Italy? Not
right.
Yeah, not every 12 weeks or every 3 months.
Flight path.
Yeah, and so I wanted it to be far enough that I had to buy a plane ticket and I had to think about when I was going. Here it's, 1 hour flight, and 30-minute layover, and 3 hours here.
You're done. Yeah. If you were to coach someone doing a renovation like this, and they were to embark on the process like you did at a distance, you were in Baton Rouge the whole time that this place was getting gutted, redone, how would you coach someone to manage that design?
Even in myself, I've remodeled my own home 4 times.
That's right.
Right. So the way that Crate does literally the entire thing, I'm not gonna lie, I showed it to my own designer at home, and I was like, because she wanted to do this project, and I was like, I think it's just too much for us to try to do. And I said the supply chain issues.
That's right.
But I said, but you could really learn from this, that whole way that you present the quote, and I could follow it along. It was clear cut.
Sure.
And I just think for doing a project like this remotely, it just made
you need that clear process, and you need documentation.
And one of the guys I interviewed, I thought he was a younger guy, younger than me, and I thought his probably design probably would have been great, but I had that reservation about what's the execution, like the follow-up and the detail and the level of getting information out of him going to be. Whereas you came in, pull up the computer, let's just start right now. And then I interviewed somebody, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna send you all these things, and the first thing I got was a bill for $1,500 for a retainer, and I was like, we didn't do anything yet. Why am I giving you $1,500?
Yeah.
So I think that Crate is great. I think that your market, just the way you market this, is great for this type of project.
Sure.
Like I say all the time, God, I wish you'd come to Baton Rouge, because I got another project I'm about to work on. I'm like, I can't hurt my other teams.
Yeah, no worries. Well, maintain those lovely lines. So it's all so new, but do you have any favorite things that you enjoy about the place, or any favorite areas where you enjoy hanging out?
I love the bed. I love the dark bedroom. Sitting here or there, cocktail, or there working, that's my workstation, which is great.
What's it like for you now living on this side of the bay, being a little bit further out of town and out of the center?
So it doesn't bother me at all. I can tell you it's a 4-minute cab ride from most places.
Most people.
Yeah.
But then you look out of your windows and you are literally on the rocks, on the water, no obstruction. Yeah. There's literally nothing in front of you.
Correct. And for what we paid for this size home, if we had bought that in the city with that type, this close to the water, it would have been over $2 million probably.
Yeah.
If we could have even found it.
That's right. No inventory like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite sure that you have inspired some of your other neighbors in this building to do more of a renovation, because I think the idea of an all-black beach house and, is black back in terms of a decor.
Black has always been back.
Yeah, it's not a color, it's a lifestyle, for sure. And our team definitely can identify with that, because we all actually do enjoy working with black. But the responses from the general public here were, explosive.
Yeah.
You either love it or you hate it. It's so unexpected.
Yeah.
And, like others have said, it's not maybe a traditional treatment of a beach house.
Right.
But your original idea, if I, can repeat your words, is that it does create the most dramatic backdrop to this incredible bay.
Correct.
View.
Yeah. I just wanted the rest of the room to fade away,
right.
In a nice way. But then at night when the curtains were closed, I wanted it to feel like a lounge. I wanted it to feel like a hotel lobby.
Right.
And it does. It really does. We were in here the other night having a glass of wine. It was late at night. Just the vibe of the room changes everyone's behavior. It changes. So for me, I think we discussed this. Like, so I'm the person who likes to set a dinner table. I like to have 1,000 glasses, as you see. I love 1,000 pieces of china, and I love 1,000 pieces of glassware, and I hate solo cups and Yetis and all those things. I think that when you get in this room, it makes you want to use good stuff.
Sure.
and enjoy that.
I like it.
Yeah, and just do something that you would never do at home, right?
And yet, like you said, it's still comfortably enough to come in with your swim trunks. And you know what? All of these textiles and fibers are pretty durable, they're washable, or they're indoor-outdoor, construction, so that you will never have an issue with salt air or elements or whatever. So, yeah. Feel free to rumble around.
Letting it too around.